Taking up the route of the 44 and 44A service, heading north from Eglinton Toll or Driver Leaf Point and Victoria Road, heading towards Eglinton Toll. And this was filmed in February 2008, so any variation from then will have to be looked at from a route description. But we're going to carry on heading to Knightswood. The 44 and 44A use the same route from Newton Mearns on a 44A at Crookford, or from Eaglesome on the 44 service. But from Victoria Road we carry on over at Eglinton Toll into Pollokshaws Road and down to Devon Street. And at Devon Street we take a left. Turning left into Devon Street and heading towards Eglinton Street. And at Eglinton Street we turn right into Eglinton Street. I said in February 2008 the 44 and 44A service use the same route in the north side of the city to serve the Jordan Hill area. Turning right into Eglinton Street and continue along Eglinton Street, heading towards the city centre. Continuing ahead in Eglinton Street, heading north. And usually on the destination board it's Knightswood via Jordan Hill. In peak time journeys in the morning you'll get a lot of buses running just to Charing Cross or Jordan Hill College. But the main route is from Eaglesome in a 44 or from Crookford in a 44A to Knightswood via Jordan Hill. So continuing ahead, passing Cook Street, which is the low bridge on the left hand side. No buses should attempt to use Cook Street at all. And continue on down to the underground at Bridge Street. Continuing ahead in Bridge Street. And at the end of Bridge Street we follow the road round to the left into Nelson Street. And after passing under the bridge we turn right into Commerce Street. And continue ahead in Commerce Street, heading towards the King George V Bridge. Continuing ahead over the King George V Bridge and heading towards Oswald Street in the city centre. And continue ahead in Oswald Street, heading over Argyle Street and towards Hope Street and Central Station. And continuing over Argyle Street and into Hope Street, passing Central Station. The 44 and 44A service buses run to the west end of the city. So we're going to carry on along Hope Street till we get up to Bass Street at Watt Brothers. We're going to turn left into Bass Street to go along to the Charing Cross area. Continuing ahead in Hope Street. Continuing ahead in Hope Street, heading towards Bath Street. And continue up to Bath Street where we turn left into Bath Street just at the Watt Brothers store. Turning left into Bath Street and continue along Bath Street heading towards Charing Cross. Continuing ahead in Bath Street. Continue along Bath Street to Charing Cross at the motorway. We're going to cross over the motorway, then we're going to turn right into North Street. Continuing ahead in Bath Street into Charing Cross at the motorway. And after passing over the motorway, the M8, we're going to turn right into North Street and head towards Woodlands Road and Glasgow University. Crossing over the M8 motorway and turning right into North Street, following the signs for Charing Cross. Then we're going to stay in the left hand lane and follow the next sign for the university to take us onto Woodlands Road. And we're going to follow the signs off to the left for Glasgow University. to take us over into Woodlands Road. Continuing left into Woodlands Road. And continue ahead in Woodlands Road, heading towards Glasgow University. Continuing ahead in Woodlands Road. And we're going to continue down Woodlands Road to the roundabout at the bottom of Woodlands Road, where we're going to continue straight through, taking the second exit. That takes us through into Eldon Street. So continuing straight ahead at the roundabout at the bottom of Woodlands Road, still following the signs for Glasgow University, and into Eldon Street. And Eldon Street leads on to Gibson Street. And continue ahead in Gibson Street to the filter light at the top of Gibson Street, where we're going to turn left to take us round into University Avenue. Turning left from Gibson Street and continuing round and following the road round to the right into University Avenue. Continue up over the hill at University Avenue, heading towards Byres Road. And continue along University Avenue down to Byres Road. As said before, some of the peak time buses in the morning will terminate at the university, they'll run down to Byres Road, and then it's usually norm to turn left into Byres Road and head down onto Dumbarton Road to either return to the depot or change into another service. For that you're going to have to consult the running board for the individual service you're on, but the normal route is to continue down University Avenue and cross over Byres Road. Continuing ahead in University Avenue and heading towards Byres Road. Continuing ahead down to the lights at Byres Road, and as said before, the bus may terminate here at the peak time in the morning, showing University on the screen. If it does, it normally turns left into Byres Road and continues down to Church Street and then down to Dumbarton Road and Sucky Hall Street. You have to consult your running board for that, but the normal route is to cross over Byers Road. Continuing over the lights at Byers Road and over into Highborough Road. We're going to continue down Highborough Road, heading towards Hyndland Road in the Hyndland area. So continuing ahead in Highborough Road, heading towards the lights at Hyndland Road. The main areas that you're going through in the north side of the city are Charing Cross, University, Hyndland, Broomhill, Jordan Hill and Knightswood. That's your main areas you're going through. So we're coming up to the Hyndland area. Now we're going on to the Hyndland Road. We're going to go up to the lights at Hyndland Shops. And that's the first major junction we've came to since we've left the university at Byers Road. And we're going to turn left into Clarkston Drive to go down into the Broomhill area. So serving the bus stop, the 44. We're going to turn left into... So the 44 and 44A now turn left into Clarkston Drive, serving the bus stops for the 44 as it comes along Hyndland Road, and turn left into Clarkston Drive, heading towards Broomhill. Turning left into Clarkston Drive. And when you turn left into Clarkston Drive, you have to take your time and be careful. The traffic coming up Clarkston Drive, the way they've got the road situation, really in front of you at that corner. So it's one of these left-hand turns, you'll have to take it, do it with care, turn around with care at it. Anyway, we're going to continue down Clarkston Drive, heading towards Broomhill Cross. Continuing ahead in Clarkston Drive. Continue in Clarkston Drive down to the lights at the bottom of Clarkston Drive, where we're going to turn right into Crow Road, just at the fast lane accessory shop for cars. Now when we do the right hand turn into Crow Road, you have to be careful. The way they've got the road situation here is you're going to probably have cars on the left hand side. Doing the right hand turn, they've kind of tightened the whole road situation here. We're going to turn right into Crow Road. Turning right into Crow Road, and we're going to continue heading Crow Road down to the next set of lights. There's two bus stops and then the set of lights. We're going to turn left into Victoria Park Gardens South. So that's the first main junction after Broomhill Cross, where we're going to turn left into Victoria Park Gardens South. So turning left into Victoria Park Gardens South, and we're going to continue along and over the lights at Balshagry into Victoria Park Gardens North. So we're going to continue down to the lights, and we're going to cross over, go straight ahead at the lights, over into Victoria Park Gardens North. So again, we're following the sign for Jordan Hill and Scotstoun at this point. So continuing over Bolshagry Avenue and into Victoria Park Gardens North and South. And we're going to carry on keeping the Victoria Park on the left hand side. And we continue on Victoria Drive North until we get to a mini roundabout at the end of the park. And at the mini roundabout we're going to take a sharp right into Westland Drive. So continuing ahead in Victoria Park Drive North. Again keeping the park on the left hand side. Now at the mini roundabout at the end of the park we're going to take a sharp right into Westland Drive. So the first mini roundabout turning right into Westland Drive. And continue up to the top of the hill at Westland Drive. You've got the Thomas Aquinas School on the right hand side. And at the top of the hill after passing Thomas Aquinas School we're going to turn left into Westbury Drive. So that's passing the school on the right hand side and it's the first left, following the sign for North Jordan Hill. We're going to go into Westland Drive and some of the buses will terminate here at Jordan Hill College. This will be their terminus, the buses that show Jordan Hill on the screen. And from here you're going to have to consult your running board, but the normal route is to turn left into Southbury to head up to Knightswood. So we're now into Southbury Drive and continue along Southbury Drive. As I said before, some of the peak time buses in the morning may just run along here to the end of Anniesland Road and then continue back to the depot via the 66 route, but you're going to have to consult your running board in the morning, follow the instructions on it. But the normal route to Knightswood is to continue ahead in Southbury Drive. And at the end of Southbury Drive we're going to turn left into Anniesland Road. But as I said before, any peak time bus running to Jordan Hill may turn right at the end here and go back to the depot, the 66 route. But we're going to turn left into Anniesland Road. We're going to turn an immediate right into Lincoln Avenue to head up to the Knightswood area. Turning right into Lincoln Avenue. On the right hand side there you've got the post office and British Telecoms depot. So we're going to continue along Lincoln Avenue, but as I said before there's a post office. The post office vans are, that's a landmark on the way back for the left hand turn. And we're going to continue along Lincoln Avenue up to the Great Western Road and then head up to the Knightswood area. Continuing ahead in Lincoln Avenue, passing the Knightswood golf course on the left hand side. continue ahead in Lincoln Avenue. But we're going to come up to the Great Western Road. We're going to cross over the Great Western Road into Cowden Hill Road. Now when you're crossing over the Great Western Road, you have to take care. It's one of these wide roads that the cars come fast on it. It can be quite difficult to cross at the peak time. So crossing over Great Western Road with care and into Cowden Hill Road. We're going to go up Cowden Hill Road, we're going to take the third on the left into Knightswood Road. So there's the first on the left. The second on the left just leads you down to the first on the left. Then we're going to take the third into Knightswood Road. If you go slow and look up to the left, you'll see the bus stops. So we're going to take the third on the left, there's the bus stops there. So if you're going slow enough and look up to the left, you'll actually see the bus stop. We're going to carry on along Knightswood Road. Then we're going to turn right into Clobber Hill Road. But again, for your right hand turn, if you take your time going round Knightswood and look down to the right, you'll actually see the bus stop down Clobber Hill Road. So continuing ahead in Knightswood Road. Then we're going to turn right into Clobber Hill Road. Turning right into Clobber Hill Road, but as said before, if you take your time and look down to the right, you'll see the bus stop. That might be the best way of navigating in the Knightswood area. So in Clobber Hill Road, we're going to continue down to the give way. And at the give way, we're going to turn right into Baldwin Avenue. So continuing along Clobber Hill Road down to the give way. And at the first give way in Clobber Hill Road, we're going to turn right into Baldwin Avenue. And continue along Baldwin Avenue. We're going to continue along past the shops on the left hand side to the mini roundabout, and at the mini roundabout we're going to turn left to take us down into the terminus. So that's back down Cowden Hill Road. So continuing ahead in Baldwin Avenue, heading towards the mini roundabout. Continuing ahead in Baldwin Avenue, down to the mini roundabout. And at the mini roundabout, we're going to take the first exit, we're going to turn left into Cowden Hill Road to take us down to the terminus. So we're going to turn left, just you can see the post box and the phone box just on the left hand side. And we're going to turn left, and that takes us down to the roundabout at the bottom of Cowden Hill Avenue in Knightscliff. That takes us down to the terminus for the 44 and 44A service. So normally from here the 44 or 44A service will show either 44 Eaglesham or 44A Crookford. When you get to the Knightswood terminus, it's advised to switch the engine off. A lot of complaints are coming in from the residents in the Knightswood area, so the advisory on the sheet is to switch off the engine at the Knightswood terminus. Now we're going to continue from Knightswood terminus in the 4A. We're going to turn left into Knightscliff Avenue. Then we're going to continue along to the lights, Knightscliff Avenue. And at the lights at Knightscliff Avenue, we're going to turn left into Fulton Street, just where the community centre is there on the left hand side. going to continue along Fulton Street, heading towards Bearsden Road. To the lights at Bearsden Road. We're going to turn right into Bearsden Road. Then we're going to continue down to the lights at Anniesland Cross, where we're going to turn left into Great Western Road. So we're going to follow the signs here down at Anniesland for the city centre and Kelvin side. Into the left, we're going to turn left. We're going to go into the Great Western Road. We're going to follow Great Western Road along to Dorchester Avenue. So continuing along underneath the railway bridge at Anniesland station. And we're going to continue through to the lights at Dorchester Avenue. Turn left into Dorchester Avenue. Just opposite the flats there, there's a good landmark. We're going to continue along Dorchester Avenue. Continuing ahead at the roundabout in Dorchester Avenue. As we take care in Dorchester Avenue at the traffic calming system, it's at the residents, they're probably struggling to park their cars. It causes it to be tight and through the traffic calming system in Dorchester. So we're going to continue along to the end of Dorchester. We're going to turn right into Clevedon Road. Up the hill at Clevedon Road. Then at the small roundabout, we're going to veer to the left, take the first exit to remain on Clevedon Road. Continue down past the shops in Clevedon Road, down past Clevedon Secondary School. I'd say that school was the 2 again at the next small roundabout to remain on Clevedon Road, and then straight through second exit. Just take your time at those roundabouts, get them right. This takes you down onto Great Western Road, but we're going to cross over Great Western Road, get to Hyndland Road. So continuing ahead over the Great Western Road, following the sign for Hyndland. Continue heading Hyndland Road. We're going to take us down to the lights at Clarkston Drive. Continuing ahead through the lights at Clarkston Drive to remain on Hyndland Road. We're going to head down towards Glasgow University and Byers Road. And the route of the 4A to Knightswood. So from Hyndland Road we're going to continue along Hyndland Road. We're going to continue through the lights at Clarkston Drive to remain on Hyndland Road. So we're going to continue along Hyndland Road. We're going to continue crossing over the lights at Great Western Road. Continuing ahead, we're going to cross the lights in Great Western Road into Clevedon Road. We're going to continue along Clevedon Road. We're going to pass the Clevedon Secondary School up here. Like two mini roundabouts, or bigger roundabouts, so we're going to go straight through in the first one, then we're going to veer to the right at the second one, and you'll see the secondary school just there to the right. That's to remain on Clevedon Road. So we're going to continue along Clevedon Road, passing the shops at Kelvindale. Continuing along Clevedon Road, past the shops at Kelvindale. Then we're going to continue ahead at the next small roundabout, just a traffic calming system, to remain on Clevedon Road. Then we're going to continue along to the hill in Clevedon Road. We're going to go down the hill and then turn left into Dorchester Avenue. So we're going to go down, and we're just down just at the yellow bin there, just after the bus stop. We're going to take a left into Dorchester Avenue. we're going to continue along Dorchester Avenue, heading towards the Great Western Road. Continuing ahead and down past the shops here at the other end of Kelvindale to the main on Dorchester Avenue, which is where we've got the 59 terminus, the 59 stop there. So we're going to continue ahead at the roundabout. Continue ahead to the end of Dorchester Avenue, where we're going to turn right into Great Western Road. And we're going to continue along Great Western Road. We're going to continue along underneath the bridge at Anniesland through to Anniesland Cross, and then we're going to take a right. After serving the bus stops, Anniesland Cross, we're going to cross over to the right hand lane. Then we're going to take a right into Bulshagry Avenue. And that's following the signs for Aberfoyle at this point. Continue along Bulshagry Avenue. Aye. Now at this point we're on Bearsden Road, just opposite Bulshagry Avenue at the Anniesland Cross. And we're going to continue along Bearsden Road and take the first on the left. It's at the second set of lights, just past the Morrisons. So just watch this left hand turn. We're going to turn left because it's can be quite tight. So we're going to turn left from Bearsden Road into Fulton Street. Then we're going to continue along Fulton Street. We're going to continue along Fulton Street. We're going to go through the first junction. We're going to go down to the next one, just down through Temple, or Netherton as they call it. Down to the lights at Knightscliff. So we're going to turn right at the lights. You'll see the kind of school there, the community centre. We're turning right into Knightscliff Avenue. Then we're just going to go along to the terminus at the roundabout, Knightscliff Avenue. Terminus in there at the right hand side, so we're going to turn right at the roundabout into the terminus. So continuing the turn route from Knightswood Terminus and the 4A come out onto the roundabout at the bottom of Knightscliff and Cowdenhill Road. and then continue along Cowden Hill Road. So we're heading south, sorry. We're heading south now on the 44 or 44A service. We're going to go back up to the roundabout, the mini roundabout, but we're going to turn right into Bolton Avenue. So turning right from Cowden Hill Road into Baldwin Avenue at the mini roundabout. We're going to go back along past the shops. So you've got to go back round the loop when you leave the terminus at Knightswood. That's serving Baldwin Avenue, Clobber Hill Road and Knightswood Road before heading down to Lincoln Avenue. So we're passing the shops in Baldwin Avenue, and we have 2 bus stops. Then we're going to turn left into Clobber Hill Road. But again, if you take your time and look up the side street to the left, you'll see the bus stop. So we're going to turn left into Clobber Hill Road, and again if you look up you'll see the bus stop. There's the bus stops there. And we continue along to the top of the hill, Clobber Hill Road. And at the giveaway at the top of the hill, Clobber Hill Road, we're going to turn left into Knightswood Road. Continue heading Knightswood Road. We're going to continue ahead down to the giveaway in Knightswood Road. We're going to turn right to go back down Cowden Hill Road and head towards Great Western Road. So continuing along Knightswood Road to the giveaway. And at the giveaway we're going to turn right into Cowden Hill Road to head down to the Great Western Road and Lincoln Avenue. And continue ahead in Cowden Hill Road and over Great Western Road into Lincoln Avenue. As stressed before, Great Western Road, there's no lights at the bottom of this road, so it's just a giveaway, but it can be very dangerous, especially at the peak times and busy with traffic. You're just going to have to take your time and drive with care when crossing over into Lincoln Avenue. Continuing over Great Western Road and over into Lincoln Avenue. That's taken us approximately 2.5 minutes to cross over into Lincoln Avenue. That's at 9:45 on a Friday morning, so it gives you an idea of the care you're going to have to take at the peak times in crossing over that junction. And we're going to continue ahead in Lincoln Avenue, heading down towards the post office at Anniesland Road. Vans. Continuing ahead in Lincoln Avenue, again passing the golf course, this time on the right hand side. And continuing ahead in Lincoln Avenue down to where the post office is and the telecom building on the left hand side, where we're going to do a left into Anniesland Road. So the post office on the left hand side, and we're going to turn left into Anniesland Road. And after turning left into Anniesland Road, we're going to serve the bus stop and then turn an immediate right into Southbury Drive. So turning right into Southbury Drive and continue along Southbury Drive, heading towards Jordan Hill College. So continuing ahead in Southbury Drive, we're going to pass the college on the left hand side, and after passing the Jordan Hill College we're going to turn right into Westbury Drive. Turning right into Westbury Drive and continue over the railway, and then we're going to turn right into Westland Drive, just out of Thomas Aquinas School. And passing Thomas Aquinas School on the left hand side, we're going to continue down Westland Drive down to the mini roundabout at the bottom. And at the mini roundabout at the bottom of Westland Drive, we're going to turn left into Victoria Park Drive North. So we're going to take a sharp left at the mini roundabout and into Victoria Park Drive North, and continue along Victoria Park Drive North with the park on the right hand side. And we're going to continue ahead over the lights at Bolshagry Avenue. And over into Victoria Park Gardens South. And continue along Victoria Park Gardens South until the lights at the end. And at the lights at the end we're going to turn right into Crow Road to take us along to Broomhill Cross. Turning right into Crow Road. And continue along to the next set of lights in Crow Road at Broomhill Cross. But we're going to turn left into Clarkston Drive. Again, that's just at that auto shop, the Fast Lane auto shop. So we're going to turn left at the Fast Lane auto shop into Clarkston Drive.
Right.
Hyndland. And continue along Clarkston Drive, heading towards Hyndland. Continuing to the top of the hill at Clarkston Drive, and at the lights at the top of the hill in Clarkston Drive at Hyndland Shots, we're going to turn right into Hyndland Road to take us down towards Byers Road. Turning right into Hyndland Road. And continue ahead in Hyndland Road, heading down into Highborough Road and towards Byers Road. Continuing ahead in Highborough Road. We're going to continue down to the lights at Byers Road. At Byers Road we're going to cross over into University Avenue. Crossing over Byers Road into University Avenue. And continuing up over the hill in University Avenue. University Avenue. We're going to follow the road round to the left to the lights. And then the lights at the bottom of University Avenue, we're going to turn right into Gibson Street. Jealous. So turning right into Gibson Street. And continue along Gibson Street. And we're going to continue along Gibson Street, and Gibson Street just runs into Eldon Street. So it runs into Eldon Street, and we're going to go down to the roundabout. We're going to take the second exit. It's more or less continuing straight on to go over into Woodland Road. So we're going to take the second exit at the roundabout. And now in Woodlands Road, we're going to carry along Woodlands Road down to Charing Cross. Continuing ahead in Woodlands Road, heading towards Charing Cross. There we go. So we're going to continue down to Charing Cross. We're going to turn round to the right, and that's into St George's Road at Charing Cross. And then we're going to turn left into Sauchiehall Street. So we followed the road round to the right there, and then we're going to go off to the left to turn left into Sauchiehall Street. And we're going to continue along Sauchiehall Street. Continuing ahead in Sauchiehall Street. And we're going to continue along Sauchiehall Street to the pedestrian precinct at the end of Sauchiehall Street. And at the pedestrian precinct, we're going to turn right into Knightswood Street. So turning right into Knightswood Street. Then we're going to continue over Bath Street, and after passing over Bath Street, we're going to take the first left into West Regent Street. to continue heading West Regent Street, heading down towards Renfield Street. Continuing over Hope Street and West Regent Street. Then we're going to turn right into Renfield Street. Turning right into Renfield Street. And we're going to continue along Renfield Street. Renfield Street is one of the busiest streets in Glasgow, and it's one of the streets you're going to have to just drive with extreme caution, or probably just drive in the left hand lane looking out for the bus stops and the way down. It's very easy to have an accident in it because the buses going down it is so tight, and you have to drive so close to the other buses, so you have to drive with extreme caution when going down Renfield Street. And we're going to continue down Renfield Street and over into Union Street. Continue over Argyle Street from Union Street into Jamaica Street. So continuing along Jamaica Street and heading towards the Glasgow Bridge. Continuing ahead on Jamaica Street and over into the Glasgow Bridge. The 44 and 44A service, we usually don't say much about bus stops in the training training DVDs. That's because the council or whoever tend to change the bus stops around, so we try not to give the wrong information. But the 44 and 44A service have always used the first bus stop after the bridge, after the Glasgow Bridge. That's the first bus stop over the bridge, so you're going to have to watch out for this one. It's just one that the 44 and 44A service is always used. So continuing past the bus stop and remaining on Bridge Street, heading towards the Bridge Street Underground. And continuing ahead past the Bridge Street Underground. And heading towards Eglinton Street. Continue ahead in Eglinton Street. And the 44 and 44A service continues along Eglinton Street to Devon Street. where we turn left into Devon Street to go into the Victoria Road. So we're going to turn left at Devon Street. Then we're going to carry on to the end of Devon Street, where we're going to turn right into Pollock Shores Road to take us up to Victoria Road. And continue heading Pollock Shores Road, heading up to Eglinton Toll and Victoria Road. So continuing ahead on Victoria Road, past the driver release point south at the depot gate. And heading along Victoria Road towards the Queen's Park. As said before, between the northbound Knightswood and Clarkston, the 44 and 44A service run the same route. It's at Clarkston Toll where the two routes vary. The 44A service will turn off to the right to serve Newton Mearns and Crookford, and the 44 service will carry on ahead up to serve the Sheddons and Eaglesham. So we're continuing ahead on Victoria Road, heading towards the Queen's Park. Continuing ahead on Victoria Road up to the Queen's Park gates. And at the Queen's Park gates we're going to turn left into Queen's Drive. So turning left from Victoria Road into Queen's Drive. Continue ahead in Queen's Drive. Queen's Drive just runs direct onto Langside Road, then runs direct onto Grange Road to take you through to Battlefield. So we're just going to continue ahead right through to Battlefield. Continuing ahead in Grange Road, and the 44 and 44A service they turn off to the right at the Victoria Hospital to serve the Cathcart area and the Sinclair Drive area at Battlefield. So we're going to pass the Victoria Hospital and we're going to go off to the right. To serve Sinclair Drive, Battlefield and through to Cathcart. So we're going to cross over after serving the bus stop outside the Victoria Infirmary. over into Sinclair Drive. The Sinclair Drive it's another very narrow street. You're going to have to drive with extreme caution. And if you see another bus coming, you can really only pass them at either side unless there's a break in the traffic. So you have to drive with caution along Sinclair Drive. And at the end of Sinclair Drive, we're going to follow the road round to the left into Cartside Street. Follow the road round into Cartside Quadrant. And then follow round into Speen Street. So we just haven't turned off in these streets, we just followed the road right round from Sinclair Drive. We're going to continue along Speen Street, past the Scottish Power on the right hand side. It's over the River Cart and along to the Blue Bridge at Weir's Engineering. So we're passing Scottish Power on the right hand side there. You've got the park on the left hand side. On the return journey we come down the side of the park on the left hand side there, but on the journey south we go along to the Blue Bridge at Weir's Engineering, and we're going to turn left into Rannoch Street just at the Blue Bridge. That's the Blue Bridge on the right hand side. We're going to turn left into Rannoch Street and continue along to the end of Rannoch Street. We would turn right into Homley Road. Hold on. So we've turned right into Homley Road and we continue along Homley Road, heading through Cathcart, Muir End, Netherlee, Stamperland and up to the Clarkston toll. So continuing ahead in the Homley Road, passing through Cathcart, under the Cathcart Railway Bridge and over into Clarkston Road. In this area you have to be careful, you have to stay on the Clarkston Road and the Homley Road to go off to the left or the right. There's low bridges. There's low bridges to the left at Cathcart Station, and as we come up to Merlee Road there's a low bridge off to the right on the Merlee Road. So don't turn off anywhere except for the route on the Clarkston Road or Homley Road. Continuing ahead in the Clarkston Road, passing Merlee Road with the low bridge down it. So I say I'll try and view the low bridge. It's just down Merlee Road, you can just see it there. It's a low bridge, it's totally unsuitable for double deck vehicles. So I remain on the Clarkston Road, heading towards Muir End. So continuing ahead in Clarkston Road, passing Muir End. Continuing the Clarkston Road, passing by the Lynn Park and Netherlee. Continuing ahead past the Netherlee shops and heading up towards Stamperland and the Stamperland shops. Continuing ahead past the Stamperland shops and heading towards Clarkston Toll. At Clarkston Toll, the 44A and the 44 service go different. 44A serves the Broome Estate, Crookford, Green Farm area of Newton Mearns. The 44 service serves Sheddons and Eaglesham. We're going to follow the route of the 44A at the moment, so we're going to come up to Clarkston roundabout. The Clarkston roundabout, we're going to go into Busby Road and then we're going to turn off to the left, following the sign for Mearns Kirk. There's a sign for Mearns Kirk there. We're going to go round into the old Mearns Road. So Clarkston roundabout, we're going to go over first into Busby Road and then we're going to turn right into old Mearns Road. Now this is the route of the 44A. The 44 service continues ahead. We'll do the 44A service, then we'll come back down to Stamperland and do the 44 service. So the 44A service turns right at the Bank of Scotland and Mearns Road. So turning right in the 44A service into Mearns Road. And continue ahead in Mearns Road, heading through Greenbank and heading towards Broome Estate. Mearns Road, heading through the Greenbank area of Clarkston. And continuing ahead in the Mearns Road. We're going to pass by the old Burnside Farm. It's a fair stage on the right hand side there. Continue ahead in the Mearns Road, heading towards the Broom Estate. Continuing ahead, passing through the Broom Estate. Just past the Broom shops there on the left hand side. We're going to carry on in the Old Mearns Road. Up there's a set of lights at the top of the hill on the Old Mearns Road, and there's a sign pointing down to Mearns Cross. So we're going to carry on in the Mearns Road up to the lights at the top of Mearns Road. We're going to continue up to the lights at the top of Mearns Road, and we're going to follow the sign to Mearns Cross, and we're going to turn right. There's a sign there just before the lights, so we're going to go through the lights. That's at Waterfoot Road, and we're going to turn right into Eaglesome Road. Now this is Eaglesome Road, Newton Mearns. Don't get it mixed up with Eaglesome Road out at the Sheddings. It's Eaglesome Road, Newton Mearns, and we're going to turn right into to take us along to the Asda and Mearns Cross.